Hey, everybody. I want to talk to you today about what is hypnosis. It has so many different images in the media, and really it's quite confusing. Even for me, before I became a hypnotist, I thought hypnosis was woo-woo science. It was crazy, and the people that did it and practiced it and used it were a little bit woo-woo and very non-scientific. And now I know that is not the case at all. And so I wanted to come to you today to talk to you about what hypnosis really is, what is happening when we do hypnosis. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And we're going to get into also what is your subconscious mind and what's going on inside of it when we're doing hypnosis. So first, what is hypnosis? So first, pause. What is hypnosis? Hypnosis is a natural state that everybody can go into. In fact, you've done it hundreds, maybe thousands of times every time you've watched a movie or a good TV show, if you've read a good book and lost track of time. When you're watching those movies and someone says your name or comes in the door and you didn't hear it or notice it, that's a kind or a state or a type of hypnosis. And so you can see that everyone has actually really done hypnosis all on their own, naturally, just happened on accident. It's the way the brain works, actually. It just happens automatically as a matter of just being human. And so it's very safe. Of course, there's nothing happening that's bad to you when you're watching those movies or reading those good books. It's very safe and you're in control the whole time, of course. You can pull yourself up out of hypnosis anytime you want to, whether you're watching a movie or you're in the hypnosis, the big comfy chair when you're getting hypnosis. Actually, the person getting hypnosis is in control. The person that's following the directions is actually in control. So really, point one is hypnosis is very natural. It's very normal. Two, you have all the power and control. You can decide to drop into hypnosis, in a state of hypnosis, by following the directions your hypnotist gives you or by watching a good movie any time you want to. Now, what is happening in hypnosis after your hypnotist helps you achieve that state of mind is what's really important. You see, not all hypnotists are created equal, to be quite frank. Not all the training we receive or that's out there is equal to other training. So you need to make sure that what your hypnotist is doing for you after they help you get into that state of hypnosis is what you want to be happening. Now, quick, we're going to have a little sidebar here and talk about what isn't hypnosis. Hypnosis is not brainwashing. Brainwashing is something that someone who is a liar and wants the worst for you and is not telling you what they're doing does. So evil cult leaders and other people of that sort, dictators, I don't know, lots of people use hypnotic techniques that are not hypnosis. Actually, I would call that brainwashing. And so that's not the same as what a hypnotist does. In fact, what a hypnotist does is straightforward. They're telling you that they are putting you into a state of hypnosis. And of course, I've already said that you have the option to pull out of that and not follow the directions anytime you want to. So brainwashing and hypnosis are not the same thing. And they actually, hypnotists are signing in a part of professional organizations. They make promises to abide by ethical and moral behavior. So they're straight and upfront with you. And so a actual professional hypnotist that you go to see anywhere is going to have your goals, your best interest at heart, because also it wouldn't be good for them if they didn't have your best interest at heart. Actually, it would probably eventually, very quickly, everybody would find out about it, that they were trying to take advantage of you, and it would put them out of business. So that's kind of my opinion on hypnotic techniques that are used by people like evil people that are trying to brainwash other people. It does happen, but it's hidden and it's covert, where what a professional hypnotist does is out in the open. It's transparent. You can ask them any questions, you know when it's happening, and it's for your own good. So let's quickly talk about also the subconscious mind, because like I said just a second ago, it's what happens once the hypnosis starts. That's the most important thing for you as the client to know whether you're going to get the results that you want. So as a hypnotist, there's many different techniques that I can use to help you achieve your goals. So let's quickly talk about also the subconscious mind, because like I said just a second ago, it's what happens once the hypnosis starts. That's the most important thing for you as the client to know whether you're going to get the results that you want. As a hypnotist, there are many different techniques that I could use that would help you achieve your goals. The most simple and well-known of those techniques is called direct suggestion. What direct suggestion is and means is that once you are in a state of hypnosis, your hypnotist will then begin giving you positive, good statements that are good for you. Like, you feel confident, you feel strong, you feel loved, things like that. You would rather have a glass of water than smoke that cigarettes, things like that. Now, those are good things, but if that's the only thing that your hypnotist is doing, if they're only putting you in a state of hypnosis and giving you direct suggestion, then you're not going to get the results that you're really looking for, because a hypnotist needs to use more advanced techniques. That's an old-fashioned technique that still is old reliable, right? And I use it all the time. But if that's all I use, my clients would not be getting the results that they are looking for and that my clients actually consistently get. And here's why: because your mind is like a computer and it's running a bunch of programs. Those programs, some of them are healthy, some of them are adaptive and they help you function in life, and some of them are not. Some of them are no longer serving you. They may have at one time, they might have helped you way back when they first started, but they're no longer helping you. Those programs, though, are very hard to change, and that's where hypnosis comes in. It makes it much easier to change. And so if I go ahead and I give you a bunch of really good, positive, direct suggestions without removing those bad programs, those viruses, then you're still on the same pathway that you were before you came in to see me. Those unhealthy programs are sort of like a rotten, cracked foundation. If I put a bunch of good suggestions on top of it, it'll eventually be eroded away. So direct suggestion is very good, but it's not very long lasting. So you'll feel really great for a while, but you won't get the results in the long term that you really want. So what you want to do as a client and a person that is doing research and advocating for themselves is to find a hypnotist like me who will help you address the root cause. So you have to find and address and fix those viruses, those bad programs that are running in the subconscious below your awareness and unable for you to change on your own, so that when you've done that and you've fixed those problems, then you can put lots of good, positive suggestions on top. You can build that wonderful, brand new home on top of it, and it will stay. It won't get eroded away. It won't break down quickly. And so that's my fun metaphor for why direct suggestion is good, but you must deal with the root cause first. Now, I hit on something that's also really important, which is, what is hypnosis doing to your subconscious mind? So let's talk about that subconscious mind. What is it? It is the below your awareness part of your mind that collects all the significant things that are happening in your life and files them away in a file cabinet, in a database. No one's ever filled their database up. It's constantly through your whole lifetime collecting information. And so when you pause, I lost my track of thought. Oh. So When you go to a hypnotist, what they do is they help make that subconscious, which is normally very resistant to change. I mean, it wouldn't be good for you to change. It's not good for an organism or a human to be able to change too easily. That means every commercial that you ever saw would automatically make you go out and actually buy that thing that they're advertising. Now, I know that they're convincing, but being too easily swayed by information outside of us is not good. So it's healthy for your subconscious to be resistant to change. What's great about hypnosis, though, is that in hypnosis, you're able to sort of, it makes it easier to change. It sort of like makes your mind, your subconscious mind, a little bit like wet cement. You can gently put in the programs that you want. You can get all the little impurities out of there, all those viruses, and then you can put in what you want. And so that's what's really going on. Your hypnotist, to summarize everything, is they're using advanced techniques to help you get into that state of hypnosis that you naturally go into all the time, perhaps when you're watching movies or reading a good book. And then they're hopefully helping you hunt down the root cause to your problems, removing those, getting rid of that virus, right? Getting rid of that bad program, and then putting in good beliefs and good suggestions so that when you leave, when you're done with all the work, whether it's just one session or a few more, you have suddenly changed those beliefs, which means you've changed the way you feel, which means you've changed the way you behave. And it's all because of that really wonderful property that hypnosis has to help you change very, very quickly. So I hope that answers some of your questions and concerns that you had about hypnosis. Maybe you were just curious about hypnosis, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.